Good morning, students. I'm Shashikant Patil, your English teacher who welcomes you in Shri Vasishta Vidyalaya online classes. I will teach you English. Now, whether you are in commerce or science, that doesn't make any difference because our subject English is going to be the same in science. Now, why we should study English seriously? There are many reasons because English language is the language which is going to decide the command over English is going to decide that how much success you can achieve in other subjects. Whether you are in science and commerce, but to learn those subjects better, you need to be expert in English language. So the syllabus of the English language is designed in such a way that your capacities of learning the language in reading, writing, listening and speaking should develop. So CBSE has taken care while deciding that syllabus. Now, in 11th standard, we are having two textbooks for that. And those two textbooks are Hornbill and Snapshot. So let us see the cover of those textbooks. Now the first textbook is Hornbill. And this looks like this. We'll see the details of that book later on. And the second supplementary reader book is Snapshot. Each of this book will look like that. Now what we'll do, we will go into the details of the subject content of both these books. Now the syllabus of 11th standard, as I have told you that it consists reading skills, writing skills, grammar and literary part. Now what happens in reading skill, you will be given the unseen passages for the comprehension. Thereafter the note making and summarizing skills are there. These are the new skills and we will teach you how to make notes and how to summarize it. Later on, we are having the writing skills and grammar in the section B. Now in writing, how to write notices, designing and drafting the posters, advertisements, letter writing. In letter writing, different kinds of letters are also there. Then thereafter, article writing and speech writing. And last but not least, the report writing and narrative skills are to be learned there. Now after the writing skills, we'll focus onto grammar. Now grammar here, very few parts are highlighted here. Determiners, tenses, clauses, modals, active and passive voice, and thereafter the integrated grammar practice will be assessed over there. But in question paper, the questions will be asked in this format: error finding and correction, then the omission, reordering of sentences, dialogue completion, sentence transformation, gap filling. Now coming back to the textbooks here. Literature and long reading textbook is a section C. And we'll move with the lesson, the book Hornbill. The first lesson of the Hornbill is the portrait of a lady. Then there is a lesson, we are not afraid to die. If we can all be together, discovering Tut, the saga continues, landscape of the soul, the Browning version, the adventure, Silk Road. In this book, apart from this lesson, there are certain poems. The photograph, the laburnum top, the voice of the rain, childhood, father to son are some of the poems there. Now after this book, one more supplementary book is there, and that supplementary book is the Snapshot. And these are the 8 lessons covered there. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, the address, Ranga's marriage, Albert Einstein at school, Mother's Day, the Ghat of the Only World, birth, the tale of the Melon City. Now this way, what we have learned is that we have tried to summarize, I have tried to give you the idea, what is the content there. But this is not everything. What I am going to tell you after this is going to decide what exactly and how we should study this subject. So students, after observing all the content of our English subject, now we need to study all those areas in a systematic way. Now first, the reading skills. Now why reading skills are important? The more and more things we will read, our comprehension ability will increase. Now note making and summarization is the skill which develops our ability that the large scale of lessons and the content of the syllabus, can we make it into small notes and all that. So when we learn the note making skill, we become expert in combining it. The summarizing skills also helps us. because only the major and the cream material of the syllabus should be focused by us. In the minimum possible words, we should be able to explain the central idea of that paragraph or the write-up. So that is also very good skill. Now coming next to the writing skills. This in modern times is a very major skill. In writing, we all should be very good at drafting the notices, different kind of advertisements, the classified advertisements, the commercial advertisements, the display advertisements. We should be able to make those, because in modern times you need to express your writing skill this way. Thereafter, the major writing skill is letter writing. Now in letter writing, letter to the editor is the common kind of letter writing. But that is not the only one thing. Apart from letter to editor, there are letter of complaints, there are letter of job applications, and most importantly, the business letters. When we learn the letter writing and all these writing skill, we must focus it on first the format, second the content, and the third most important thing is the expression. What language, what quality of language we are using is also assessed there. The systematic thought presentation gives you the better and qualitative marks. After the letter writing, the other skills are that is the report writing. Then we must be able to report whatever we have seen, visited and observed. We must be able to describe it, and this kind of narrative technique we should adopt here. Then the article and speech writing. In 11th standard and in your 12th standard, we should acquire these skills so that our descriptive qualities get enhanced. And all these skills will be taught to you in the most systematic way. At Sri Vasishtha Vidyalaya, the English department takes care that the overall abilities of your language, that is reading, speaking, listening and writing skills should be developing in a most systematic way. We all staff members are always striving you to develop your abilities there. So after the writing skill, some minimal part of grammar is there. Now here basically the fundamental grammar is there, and all of you have learned it enough. Only a little bit grammar will be studied at 11th standard, because more than the grammar we need to develop our inbuilt writing skills there. Now what is the objective of the textbook? At 11th standard, all this syllabus and the content, stories and poems are prescribed to you to develop your thinking abilities. What different kind of situations came in the lives of different people, to develop your sensibility towards this environment, toward the society and toward the nation. All of these things are taught earlier, so the learning objective in English subject are well. But even after the textbook, one thing remains, that is your listening and speaking skills. So 20 marks are given in the format of ASLL. So that is why the development of speaking skill is the most important thing in modern times. In our school, we give exposure for the group discussion, for that elocution and debate, right, and all these things. So throughout all this year, we teacher will be giving you focus on the interactive in English inside the class and within the campus. We expect that even outside the campus also you should use English language, because English language is the language of the present and the language of the future. So whatever the occupation you decide to go and pursue, but the one language which can help you to the rest of your life is the English language, and that development of those skills can be only possible in your 11th and 12th class. We are doing our best, and I hope you all will be having a great time with our subject in Sri Vasishtha Vidyalaya. You have already done a fantastic thing by taking admission to Vasishtha Vidyalaya. But still, there are some students who might not have taken admission in Sri Vasishtha Vidyalaya, but our admissions are open online also. I'll show you one slide also about our online admissions there. So can you just shift it there? Now see, this is our school's admission brochure here, Shri Vasishtha Vidyalaya, a place where students are achievers. Our online admissions are open for junior KG to class 11 for the session 2020-21. Interested parents and their well-wishers are advised to register their request on the link http semicolon slash slash vashisht dot ac dot in 19993 dash 2 oblique. Now SVB grooming children to become global citizens of tomorrow. For contact on phone, you can contact 90547 95555, and another number is there, 917 349 5555. Now students, after all listening this, you must have got a fair idea about the English subject. I am sure that your enthusiasm should have been increased. So therefore, use this lockdown period to open your minds. See all these video lectures which we teachers are giving you and start your study from the right this moment. I hope you are very much eager to study, and we together, the student and the teachers, will make it a great success even during the lockdown period. Again, last but not the least, I will advise you to stay home and be safe at your home and follow all the rules and regulations of the safety and be away from the COVID-19. Thank you and all the best.